Hey folks, so here we are. I've just unlocked tier 3 in the 2 hour stream that I've just ran. So I'm going to make a video for like tier 3 and see how we go. Probably not going to get far into tier 3, but we're at the point where I can go into tier 3. I've got a few questions on like me getting another video out for this. So I am only going to be doing a video like every time I unlock a new tier and going through the changes. So I have run my first tournament. I'm going to be staying in Copper, which is okay. Obviously, you do want to upgrade, but for me, it's not the end of the world. So, where I'm at now, I've been focusing on upgrading literally everything from thorn damage up to health. I've been trying to keep them all equal in cost because, in my opinion, it suits my OCD at the end of the day. I am upgrading free utility upgrades because, yes, my free attacks upgrades will be maxed out and that, but I don't mind this. Like, it's not efficient to not upgrade these things anyway. I'm just doing this for the sake of, I made a glass cannon tower, now I'm making an eHP tower. Now, I haven't unlocked my ultimate weapon, despite being able to, and that's because I was waiting to do it on video, just so that people can see. So we'll see what we can get. And right, if I was doing glass cannon, amazing. I'd say for the choices that I've got here, Golden Tower would have been the best, right? And Death Wave second best because obviously that has eHP to it. Spotlight's okay, but I'm going to go with Black Hole, and that's just in case I can get a Primordial Collapse. Now, I did unlock modules, and I clicked to see what my module's going to be, and that was just because I was doing my tournament on the tournament stream, so if you want to see that, you can basically do that. The only reason I did it is because at the end of the day, I have the 10 free tickets, so I just clicked and got really bad draw for an eHP build, but what can you do? So next is a case of my labs. I have basically just been keeping game speed in because you need to keep game speed in, and then I've basically just been pushing the defense researchers at the end of the day. That's all you do. So ideally you'd unlock the third lab. I've unlocked cards slots because I feel like it's been most useful. I'm very close to unlocking the next one, and I'm at a bit of a weird point. I believe I am going to just wait and unlock it, but I've basically had really bad luck. I have not been able to draw defense yet, so I am going to unlock the card next, and then we'll look at unlocking an extra lab slot after, but I'm going to get defense in the interim. So I believe that's everything that I've gone over. These are the cards that I've kind of prioritized. And again, I've just got coins in here really just because, for me, getting those extra coins is going to be more helpful. But because we're going to be going for a like milestone run, we're going to do it like this now, and put cash in. So we'll see how far we get. Probably not going to get that far because, as we saw with the previous one, eHP kind of falls off. We don't do as well per tier when we're unlocking new tiers. In fact, I am going to quickly buy a new card slot. I don't think there's anything that I can really fit in. Free upgrades is going to be useful, I guess. Arguably extra orb, but we'll just do free upgrades for now. So I'm going to do what I did in my tournament and what I did in my live stream whilst I was doing runs before tournament. So I worked to max out defense absolute before anything else. Sorry, defense percentage before working on my defense abs and health regen. Arguably, if you were being most efficient eHP at this point, above tier 1, you'd kind of start ignoring your defense absolute. It would mostly be like health regen and defense and health. But I'm actually trying out defense absolute and seeing how much I can push it, and it's actually not been that bad. And I just noticed something that's a big detriment. I say detriment, but it's not very beneficial with my black hole right now, right? So my black hole doesn't do any damage, so enemies being pulled in the black hole means my black hole's doing nothing. But I will start researching the labs for it, and it'll become useful. But I haven't unlocked those labs yet, so I've got an ultimate weapon, and it doesn't do much, basically, is where we're at right now. next time we'll be able to get some more, and we'll see how it goes. So we might make it to wave 20, which will be nice. Because I believe it's wave 20 to unlock guilds, and then I'll be able to join a guild and get the benefit of these here. I'm not grabbing my tournament until I get the next lot of missions, because if I grab the tournament mission, I'll probably get the tournament mission again. I mean, it's not a bad thing having to run a second tournament at this stage, but like later in the game on like the main account that I have, like when your tournaments take like 2 hours, it's not really a fun mission to get. I mean, I guess you can just jump into the tournament and jump back out, but it's not really worth it. Especially when your farming runs take like 8 to 11 hours. Almost maxed out on the defense, and still not at the point where we take damage, so that's good. So apologies for like the silences, but I am just giving my throat a rest, because as I said, like over 2 hours of talking. It was a really good stream though. Thank you for those that checked in. And just a reminder, Chijunji 8642, you did win the stone pack on my giveaway for Halloween. You got 2 more days to claim it. If you don't, my giveaway this month is going to turn into a stone pack giveaway. Just a heads up. And there we go. Defense is maxed, but defense abs has dropped below their attack. So I was going to say what I usually do, but then I'm still getting the clicks pretty quickly. Is I usually go down to 1 times increase once the attack value is above defense absolute. But right now it looks like we're actually pulling off to keep ahead of it again. Just barely, but we are. So yeah, we've done wave 20, no problem. We might even clear wave 30. In fact, because it doesn't really have any detriment, I'm just going to have a quick look. Yeah, so we don't even have it unlocked yet. I was just curious if you do actually unlock research with it. But no, I need to unlock the labs for black hole. But at least I have the black hole ready for when I get the labs. We're definitely going to get wave 30, we might even get wave 40. The thing is, the damage that they deal is going to start ramping up a bit faster than I can afford. Definitely doing better this time than I did tier 2, right? Tier 2 didn't really get much of a push. But that being said, it is a case of... Yeah, it is a case. Tier 2, I didn't have an upgrade at the end of the tier. Like, at the end of tier 1, I didn't really get any upgrade to become more powerful for the next tier. Whereas on, like, going into tier 3, I unlocked modules from tier 2. So that is an increase, so I'm actually at a better stat than when I cleared tier 2. Again, if you want to watch me clear tier 2, you can watch the live stream. When I say clear, I just mean the first 100 waves to unlock the next tier. We might actually clear wave 40. We're doing really well here. Just working out. Yeah, it's going to overtake now, isn't it? So we'll go down to 1. Obviously, I've got like the buffer of 49.5% of the damage is reduced. So it does like... It would have worked better with the math on the previous one, so I'll wait until the math's a bit nicer. There we go. So it would do like 1.55 damage-ish, like K, instead. So we're still quite a bit above the amount of damage that they're actually dealing. But still, I just like to keep it above or as close to the number as I can. It's just basically, this is how I like to do it. You don't have to follow exactly. If I had the defense card, it would be a big help towards, like, because once you reduce below 50% of the damage they're dealing, that's where it really starts to shine. That's why unlocking the defense percentage lab would be really helpful as well. And perks. Perks will be great. But perks take a long time to research. Looks like I might even get to wave 60. So the video for tier 4 might actually happen like this weekend. This is obviously the 6th day as well, I forgot to mention. As you can see, on November the 6th this was started, and I'm recording on the 12th. Not unlocked 4 times speed yet, unfortunately. Keep having to check that because I forget otherwise. Yeah, we'll get to 60. This has actually been a much more successful run than I thought it would be. I'm not going to speed it up, so yes, this will be a bit of a longer video. Usually I kind of speed up this bit and don't talk in it, but I didn't expect it to last this long. And I've been talking throughout the whole thing to this point now anyway. One thing that I do really like about like the eHP build compared to the glass cannon build is you do not need to worry when a certain enemy type turns up. So especially like early game glass cannon, when a ranged enemy turned up, it was a bit of a panic mode because they're going to shoot you before you can kill them sometimes. Especially when you didn't increase your range. Like, I don't need to worry about increasing my range whatsoever. But for glass cannon, you kind of needed the range to give you more chance to hit the ranged enemies as soon as possible, right? But now I just let everything hit my tower, and the only real problems are the bosses because they take extra hits and the elites, right? But again, they're not really that big of a concern because as long as you've got enough defense absolutes or health regen and health, it's literally no sweat, right? I mean, wave 60 is definitely cleared again. They'd need to be doing 8,000 damage to even look at getting through with heat up. So, can we get wave 70? That is the big question. It is nice to see this like progress as well, considering how badly tier 2 went in comparison to glass cannon. We're definitely not going to be getting to tier 4 straight away. I would be very surprised if we did, because currently 9,000 damage. I believe it'll be at 9,000 damage before tier wave 70. Also, that's something else that I was gonna start doing. I'm gonna basically highlight it now that I'm planning on doing it, and I'm planning on doing a series of basically workshop highlights. I'm gonna highlight like every single skill and go into depth about it really, and like explain things in a more detailed way. Some of them obviously will be better than others. Like some of them will be like, oh yeah, this is an amazing thing, and others will be like, eh, this is a thing that's a thing, but don't worry about it. And when I say about that, I'm talking about lifesteal mainly. And defense absolutes, in a way, once you get to a point, it's just completely pointless, right? Just it maxes out before it can be useful, basically. Unfortunately, it caps out. So 70 we have cleared. No issue clearing 70. As you saw, the boss did just tickle our health, so we're going to struggle to get to 80. I'm just going to upgrade these a bit, just to help out. Because yeah, now we are just relying on... So yeah, we're not going to hit 80, there's no way. We're literally relying on our health regen to keep us alive. And the enemies are going to be doing more and more damage each wave, so our health regen is just not going to be able to keep up. I was hoping I might be able to get another defense absolute, but I'm going to have to click into this and hope that the regen catches up. Nope, there we go, 74 waves. Not far off getting to tier 4 though, so I will probably be doing a video for tier 4 soon. And again, as you saw, it is a case of... never mind, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking I got Premium Pass 2, but this is still Premium Pass 1. It's just a thing where I keep getting given it for free, I don't know why. So shockwave size, coins, and gems. Now, I am going to not end this straight away because I'm going to have a quick look. Just having a... see if I can find... I think I was just lucky before. I refreshed like 10 times and I found one where I can actually just join, and it was almost full, but it looks like they all want you to apply nowadays. There we go, this is 20 members. I'll join. Worst case scenario, worst case scenario, I'll have to double check something. I'm gonna pull this to the side. My main guild is almost maxed, so I'm gonna leave and try again. That's a very inactive guild. Refresh. I'll just try like 4 more times, and if I can't find one, I'll basically just try and apply to a bigger one, just to try and get the ability to actually be a winner. Because you need a guild that is good, but AG's Protect looks like the only one that's open right now, so we'll just have to apply to an actual one. It says anyone's welcome, but just apply to Longfellows and wait. So research wise, Shockwave's not really that important. Damage per meter is nothing for us. So right now, more round stats would be a nice one to get, but I'm not going to sweat for like that at the moment. Health regen is probably the most important thing for me to get right now, and health would be another one to get in. And then obviously our coin kill bonus, because that's the only one that we've unlocked for econ. Econ is a very important one to get one too. So when I get my 3rd slot, I'll probably put the econ lab in, because that's going to give me the most benefit. But right now, we're going to quickly buy 2 cards. So we've got cash and damage. I'm going to keep buying cards for now until I get the defense card, because I need defense for my build. So that's everything. Thank you for watching. Please like if you haven't already, and subscribe. Helps grow my channel. And I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.